I'm Dan Obermeier, Managing Director and Public Sector Leader for McBride. I've been with the firm for about 5.5 years. So my entry to McBride started with meeting our CEO, Lonnie McBride, while working on a project together with the federal government. It was a very interesting project in that Lonnie was working with us as a subcontractor, and I really saw the depth and breadth of what he had already built as a firm. And he and I developed a good working relationship, and I had the opportunity to join McBride, and I haven't looked back since. So a lot of culture and values are based on the people that you have in the firm. And in my experience, particularly in consulting, having a core team of leaders, of managers, and also of staff at all levels that understand the value that McBride brings and understands that working with people that you respect and enjoy spending time with are really critical to being a successful team. Really, all of our work requires us to work in a team. It's not an individual type business. Consulting is about the team you have and the collegiality between team members. And so we try to drive that team dynamic, the people dynamic across our culture and our mission. And I think we've done a good job at that, at bringing on some really quality people who have really helped us build the brand of McBride. So communication has been interesting over the last several years, especially as our business has moved heavily to a remote environment. We still do spend time with our clients on site. We do have meetings in person, but really it's critical to open up the door for communication between yourself and the client in person via Teams or Zoom calls. We like to encourage people to be on camera so you get a little bit more of a personal interaction with people. We encourage our managers to reach out frequently, if not weekly, at least every 2 weeks to their team. We have people really situated all over the country. While we have most of the team here in the DC area, we do have people in Florida and in Texas, in Ohio. And so, we want to make everyone feel comfortable with being part of the team and understand they're part of a bigger thing called McBride, not just working directly with your client every day. And so communication becomes key via Teams, via developing a rapport, meeting with people for coffee or for lunch if you happen to be in the same town, two people who live close to each other in a particular town meeting up with each other. So, it's been an interesting process of the last several years going to remote, but I think we've done a good job at that, and we really try to drive that home, and that ties back to our people and culture as well. A lot of the relationship building and expanding our presence has come through our marketing. We've done a lot of marketing through your typical social media, LinkedIn, website. A lot of it comes with long-term relationships, people, either clients or teaming partners that we've worked with for many years. And from there, we continue to build relationships by meeting new people and really showing our value based on our understanding of the market, but also, again, coming back to the people, having the right staff who understand how to deliver for their clients. The best marketing you can have is doing a good job and being someone that the client wants to work with and continue to come to with some of their issues and challenges that we can help solve. So I think a big piece of it is transparency within the market, working closely with our teaming partners and our clients to help them understand where we have the core capabilities and not saying we have something and then just hoping for the best, but saying it and actually delivering on it. And that helps you build a really solid reputation and way forward as a company to where clients and teaming partners keep wanting to come back and work with you, and then helps build that broader business relationship that lasts a long time. I mean, in our business and in most businesses, people want to work with people they like and that they feel comfortable with. And I think the best way to do that is to under-promise and over-deliver, or at least meet the expectations you've set for yourself when working with particular groups. I keep harping on people, but that really is the X factor in building that relationship and really differentiating ourselves from other teammates. We get asked this question all the time: what differentiates you from other businesses? Our core business There are a lot of competitors, but the differentiator ends up being the people we provide on a given project, their capabilities, and their understanding of how to deliver to clients and work with teaming partners. I think that really makes a huge difference in how we're perceived in the market. And I think it's important to understand that, McBride as a growing business continues to, grow and bring on quality folks who can really help us expand our brand and expand our presence and hopefully, outgrow the competition. I measure it a lot on how long people stay with the company, because you stay places where you feel valued, you can see yourself growing as a professional, and really see how you're able to execute to your full potential. And so I think the key piece of this is having a culture that is welcoming, but also one that has the proper expectations for the team. And what we, typically call is sort of a healthy sense of urgency and understanding that, clients are looking for you to be, on point, be available, be able to work closely with them, but also understand that, we're trying to build a business where people feel comfortable working here, but also with a proper work-life balance. So kind of juggling all of that together really helps us in that aspect. I would say one of my favorites happened in the last couple months. We had one day where we had two very large awards with a client that I personally had been working with for over a decade, and McBride had been working with for as long as I've been with the firm. And we had two very big wins in one day. There was a lot of high-fiving in the office, and we were all very excited about it. And so it's that, coming to a close on a proposal and finding out that you won is really refreshing and exciting. And that's where, then the work begins, working with your clients. But it's those moments of excitement that come from this business that I, really appreciate. And it's been great doing that here at McBride. I think it's all the new opportunities we have. I think, we are very well diversified, supporting clients in the federal space, in defense and civilian, in the state and local market, in the higher education market, and internationally. And I'm most excited about where else we're able to grow in those markets, what new clients we will have, what new interesting work we will have, and what our new people will bring to the firm, and new ideas that will help us grow even more. So I'm just really excited about the new people coming and the new work we're doing, and look forward to seeing where it goes.